Alright guys, we have one more solar light here to show, and this one I'm really excited about. This one has all 5-star reviews, lots of reviews, and it's got awesome features. I'm going to go over a few of the features of it, then we'll take it into my completely pitch black laundry room, take a look at how it actually lights up the room. I've done this with other lights, and I'm going to show this one because I think this is one that's probably the best one I have now. It's $10 more than the others were. This one was about $30. But right away, take a look at how big that solar panel is. This says, I think it said on the box, that 8 hours of sunlight will give it 16 hours of the bright reading light setting. So you get double the time of light as you charge, as the amount of time you charged it for. So first off, we had this one, works great. I really like this one as well. Take a look at the solar panel size. This one is called Waka. It's kind of a funny name, Waka. It's called the Waka, and it's by Waka. It looks like that's the brand name, and it's just a solar lamp. But take a look how big that solar panel is. As you can see, the unit is still much smaller though. So it's a little unit. It's a little heavy, but they're about equal in weight, and nice small unit with a nice big solar panel. Take a look at the Luminade. This one's another cool one. It's about the same size though as the Luminade. Now it is heavier, but as you can see also the solar panel way larger. So when you're charging, you're gonna get a lot of charge in this really quick because that solar panel is a lot bigger. Now this uses also rechargeable nickel metal hydrate batteries, and with a few screws, shows on the packaging here, with a few screws you can replace the batteries if you ever need to. Now you shouldn't need to replace them for a very long time, years, but if you ever do need to replace them, you can. And what's nice is these LEDs, which are over here, they will last almost infinitely. So this unit can last a really long time. Solar panels pretty much don't really go bad either, so this unit can last a really long time. This is how it works. You have your button here to select the modes, and then you have a little stand, so you can put it up somewhere and have a little stand. It's also just got a ring here so you can hang it from somewhere in your tent, and do whatever you want. Got the two LEDs there, and you have 5 modes. You have an SOS mode, which I'll show you quick. You press and hold the button for 3 seconds, it said. I might have actually, there we go. And we got an SOS mode now. I'm going to go ahead and turn that mode off. But you got an SOS mode, so if you're, out somewhere and you need to have this shining somewhere for an SOS signal, you have that. And then you have super bright, and this, it doesn't even tell how long it's supposed to last. This is like only a really bright setting, and it doesn't even say on the package how long this super bright lighting setting lasts. This is only if you need to use it for like a flashlight, if you're walking somewhere and you really need to see. Then we have the bright setting. Press it one more time, and this will last 8 hours, I believe they say. Yes, 8 hours. Then you have a little bit darker, a dimmer. This will last 16 hours. And then you have like a night light. This will last 80 hours. So if you just need a little bit of ambient light in the tent or something, this will last for 80 hours on this setting. So it has a lot of time, and it's supposed to be pretty darn bright. Now I've done reviews on Luminade. This is the D light. And then I have this one. It was just from like Solar Warehouse, I believe it was. This one's big. I don't really care for this one. It works, but this one's big and the brightness isn't so great. The only nice feature is it has a hand crank on it, so it's solar and hand crank. But these two work really great. But for $10 more, this might be my new go-to one, because this one is supposed to be really bright, and it's a nice small package with that big solar panel. So let's head into the laundry room, test it out. Alright, here we are in the laundry room, and this is on the super bright setting. That probably only lasts about 3 hours. But as you can see, this is definitely the brightest light that I brought in here. If you've seen my other reviews, this thing is really bright compared to my other ones. I mean, my face on the camera screen looks lit up in like white. Almost, oops, pressed the button and it went down, I think. Hold on. There we go. way brighter than any of the other lights I've tested. I mean, it's insanely bright for what it is. And now it went down. I think that it went down to a lower setting. I'm not sure if it did that just randomly or if I touched the button. It might only stay on super bright so long, and then if you're not using it, it might go down. Anyways, let's go to the next mode. This is the 8-hour lasting light, and again, this lasts 8 hours on this setting, and this is brighter than any of my other lights. If you've seen my other videos, this is brighter than any of the other lights I've had in here. Let's go to the 16-hour setting. Okay, this is again, I think on the 16-hour setting, I think this is still, I showed my clothes and stuff in the last videos, that's why I'm going around. On this 16-hour setting, I think this is still brighter than any of my other lights. Pretty darn nice. Let's go to the lower setting. We have 2 more settings, I believe, low and then night light. Okay, this looks a little bit dimmer than my previous lights. Now this is like 16 hours or something. I might have 8/16. That was night light. That's 80 hours. Okay, this is 80 hours at this brightness. So that's pretty cool that this light will last for 80 hours at this brightness. It's not super bright, but this is lighting up the room. This would light up my tent just fine. So let's go through the modes one more time. This is about 2 to 4 hours, I would assume. Like I said, they don't even say in the manual. Super bright though. Here's 8 hours. Still very bright. 16 hours. And 80 hours. Plenty of light. I'd probably use the 16-hour setting the most, but the 80-hour light, if you just want to leave it on, just have a little bit of light, it's pretty cool. So overall, guys, I'd have to say this by far is the best one I've tested. It's about $10 more than the other ones, but huge solar panel, long lasting, and super bright. So that's my review of the Waka Waka. Have any questions, let me know, and we'll see y'all later.